Hi students, welcome you all to Guru Gedara English Medium Maths class. As I told you last day, today we meet to discuss about a new lesson, percentages. Percentages, grade 7. Page number 102 and 108. Percentages. What are the learning outcomes of percentages? We'll see. Learning outcomes. By studying this lesson, you will able to identify a percentage. Use the symbol to indicate an amount as a fraction of 100 and write a fraction with denominator equal to factor of 100 as a percentage. Now, introduction to the concept of percentage. Percentage, percent. Per means in the denominator. Per hour, per minute, per unit, right? Per means in the denominator. Cent, century, 100. 100 is in the denominator. Therefore, percentage means a special fraction containing 100 as the denominator. Now we will see, there is an advertisement, sale, sale, sale. In shops, you can see this symbol, sale. 10%, the symbol after the numerical value or the number. Therefore, you have to put the percentage symbol after the number, right? 10%, 20%, 30% discounts for all items. This is your symbol. This is called percentage symbol. This is percentage symbol. Now you can see symbol is known as the percentage sign. Percentage sign. Right? Meaning of a percentage, as I told you earlier. What is the meaning of the percentage? 20% is read as 20 the symbol. We know that that is the percentage sign, 20 percentage sign. Then how to read it? 20%. Percent means per 100. Out of 100, what is the value? Out of 100. It means there are 100 parts in the denominator. It means 100 is in the denominator. 100 is in the denominator means 100 below the line. 100 is below the line. Can you understand it? 100 in the denominator. Therefore, fractions with 100 denominator can be defined as a percentage. Actually, in this chapter, my kids, we are going to discuss about fractions with 100 denominator. Now, there are some practice problems. We can practice about the concept percentage. How? Write the percentages given in words using the percentage sign. Okay? 2%. As I told you, percentage sign should be kept after the numerical value. What is the numerical value here? 2. 2%. 2 then percentage symbol. That is how we write this word form into a numerical value. How to convert this form into numerical form? Converting word form into numerical form. This is the word form, 2%. you have to express that one in the digit form. It means using the symbol. %, 2 then symbol. Next one, 20%, 20 is the number, then you have to write that percentage sign. Now we can see 20, this symbol 20%. Next one, 12.5%. What is the numerical value? 12.5, 12.5. After that you have to put the percentage sign. Then 12.5%. This is the symbol we need there, right? Next one, 175%. What is the number? 175. After that you have to write that percentage symbol. Then you have 175%, 175%, right? In this part you can see here word form, here numerical form or digit form. Using numbers you can express 2%, 20%, 12.5% and 175%. Then what about the opposite case or converse of this concept? Converse of this concept. We will see it. Write down how each of the percentages given below is read. Okay, we will see the concept behind this condition. 25. 25 is the number. After that you can see the percentage sign. Now you know that this is called percent. 25 is the number. After that you have percentage sign 25%. 25%. Then 25, then percentage symbol. Next one, 7.5 is the number. 7.5, then percentage sign. Then we can see 7.5%, percent for percentage sign. Next one, 10. After that you can see percentage sign. First you have to read the number, then the symbol, number symbol. Remember it. First the number. Understood? Got it? First number, then the symbol. Don't forget it. Number and the symbol. We will see number and the symbol. Number is 10, symbol is percent, 10%. Next one, number is 50, then symbol, percentage symbol. How to read it? Number and the percentage. We can see the number is 50. Number is 50, then 50%. 50%. Next one, write the percentage corresponding to each of the following fractions. Write the percentage corresponding to each of the following fractions. Now you have fractional form. Now you have a fraction. In that fraction you can see 100 is in the denominator. Below the line, my kids, there should be 100. Otherwise, it is not a percentage. Right? Have a look carefully. Then the number above the line is 9. The number below the line is 100. Below the line means denominator is 100. Therefore, this is a percentage. This is a percentage. Why is that? 100 is in the denominator. As I told you earlier also, 100 is in the denominator. 9 over 100. 9 over 100, then we can say 9%. What is the meaning of that symbol actually? Divided by 100, no? There is a command. Can you see? There is a command in this symbol. What is that command? Divide the number by 100. Divide the number by 100. If you have 9%, it means 9 should be divided by 100. 9 should be divided by 100. Then 9%. Next one we can see 30 over 100. In the denominator you can see 100. Therefore, 30%. 30%. Next one, 100 over 100. Very special fraction. All the numbers in the numerator and the denominator are equal. But you have to consider 100 as a unit, that is percent. 100%. 100 out of 100. Understood that? Therefore, this is called 100%. How to start reading? First you have to read or write the number in the numerator. You write number in the numerator, then you can use the percentage symbol. Very easy. Very easy. Look at this one, 100 over 100. First you write the first number 100, second number also we know that 100. For the second number in the denominator, it is 100, no? Percentage symbol, 100%. 100% means excellent, brilliant. If you have 100 marks in maths, very good, excellent, brilliant performance. No words to explain about the competency, the ability of maths. Definitely, you will be a great mathematician. Our target in Guru Gedara, making little mathematicians, scientists to the universe. Mathematics is a gift of the universe. You can take it as a gift. Then you can win the world. Then you can win your life. Okay, we will see 105 over 100. Then what is the way you write 105? In the denominator you can see 100. Therefore, 105, 105, 105%. 105%. Okay, next one. Write the fractions corresponding to each of the percentages given below. Now you have the percentage. Then you have to find out the fractional form. From the percentage, you want to find out the fraction. According to the definition of percentages, we know 100 should be in the denominator. If you consider a fraction, there are two numbers, no? Number on the line, number below the line. In this case, we have to write 100 in the denominator. We will see how to do it. Very, very interesting examples. 33%. As I told you, my kids, you know that this percentage sign means divide the given number by 100. What is the given number here? 33%. Therefore, you divide 33 by 100. 33 by 100. Right? Percentage should be converted into a fraction. Percentage form, fractional form. Okay, next one. 100%. 100%. How to convert it into a fraction? First you write down the given number 100. What is the meaning of the percentage sign? Divided by 100. Therefore, 100 should be divided by 100. We can see it in this answer. 100 is divided by 100. Now, third one, 85%. 85%. 85 is the number. It is on the line. Below the line, you must have 100 because this is a percentage. Now we can see the number is 85 in the numerator. The number in the denominator is 100. 85 over 100. Now 1%. The numerical value is 1. As I told you earlier, 1 should be divided by 100 according to the percentage sign. Then how to write it? 1%, 1%, 1 over 100. Now you know how to convert a percentage into a fraction. Percentage form is converted into the fractional form. Very, very important application in maths. These are very, very important. These are very basic concepts. Using these concepts, you can do very, very hard problems in grade 8, grade 9, grade 10, grade 11. There is a lesson in grade 11, reducing balance method, share market. In grade 10, about taxes. Income tax, VAT. VAT means value added tax. Rates, discounts, profit percentages, loss percentages, they are percentages, applications of these basic concepts. Percentage, this is like a chain. There is a link. Grade 6, grade 7, grade 8, grade 9, grade 10, 11. It means up to O level, you have to do some applications based on percentages. Right? Now we can see more on representing fractions as percentages. More on representing fractions as percentages. Can you understand the topic? More. More means we have to do some additional things. Additionally, you have to do something. Additionally. You can't use the definition here. Right? What is the definition? 10% means it is very clear that 10 should be divided by 100. 20% means you know that 20 should be divided by 100. That is a compulsory case. No need to think more and more. There is a direct method, one-step solutions. Right? 1% means 1 over 100, one-step solution. Not to do additional things. In this case, more on representing fractions as percentages. As I think, you will have a fraction. Then you have to convert the given fraction into a percentage using the definition. Understood that? That is the main purpose of this topic. Therefore, be careful, my children. What to do here? You will have a fraction. You have to convert the fraction into a percentage. Converting fraction into a percentage means converting the denominator into 100. Sometimes you may have the denominator as 4. Then how to make 4 as 100. Can you remember in your lesson ratio? Equivalent ratios, can you remember? Right? Equivalent fractions in grade 6 class, can you remember? How did you get equivalent fractions? Multiplying both numerator and the denominator by a same number. In this case, using the knowledge of equivalent fractions, you have to convert the denominator into 100. Then there is a interesting concept. The given number should be a factor of 100, otherwise it is hard. If you have 1, you can convert 1 into 100. How? 1 multiplied by 100. If you have 2, 2 multiplied by 50 is 100. If you have 3, there is a case there. Why is that? How to make 100 using 3? It is difficult in your grade. Therefore, you can't convert 3 into 100. What is the reason? Reason is 3 is not a factor of 100, or otherwise 100 is not a multiple of 3. Can you understand? Right? Very important concept. There are some conditions. You can't convert all the numbers into 100. Conditions are applied. Now you know the meaning of the topic. It means you can do the problem set given in this topic. Now we will see more on representing fractions as percentages. Now consider a fraction which does not have 100 as the denominator. This is a special fraction, does not have 100 as the denominator. We will see. Here you can see in a square there are 4 equal regions. Out of 4 equal regions, one portion is shaded. Out of 4, one portion is shaded. We can see that 1/4 of the whole figure is shaded. It is very clear. 1/4, one portion is shaded out of 4. Then, how to convert this fraction into a percentage? If you want to make that fraction into a percentage, you want to make 100 parts. In previous situation, you had 4. Then you have to convert 4 into 100. Here 100 equal parts you can see. There are 4. 100 should be divided by 4. It means 25 small boxes here. Now you can see out of 100, 25 equal parts have shaded. Understood that? Then how to convert this one? The above figure has been divided into 100 equal size squares. Here 25/100 of the whole figure is colored. Same region, same figure, but different parts. Here that is 25% of the whole figure is shaded. What is the meaning of 25%? In that region, now you can see 25 parts. 25 parts. 4 regions converted into 100. It means 4 is converted into 100. As a result of that, 1 also converted into 25. Now, it is clear that the shaded parts of both figures are the same. Shaded parts are same, right? So, 1 over 5 equals 25 over 100. It means 1 multiplied by 25, 4 multiplied by 25. What is the main purpose there? We want to convert 4 into 100 because we want to convert the given fraction into a percentage. Conversion of numbers. 4 is converted into 100. As a result of that, 1 also converted into 25. Here you use the same number. It means the concept of equivalent fractions. Understood? Okay. Now we can see that there is a conclusion, observation. The concept, what is that? A given fraction can be written as an equivalent fraction. As an equivalent means multiplying the numerator and the denominator by a same number. The same number for getting 100. To get the 100, you have to use that number with 100 as the denominator, right? As an equivalent fraction to get the 100 in the denominator. Then we can represent the given fraction as a percentage. Now there are some practice problems. Then we will see how to apply that concept in solving problems. Write each of the fraction given below as a percentage. Here 3 over 4. What to do? You want to convert 4 into 100. 4 into 100. It is clear that 100 is a multiple of 4, or otherwise 4 is a factor of 100. Then how to get 100 using 4? 4 multiplied by 25. 3 also multiplied by 25. We will see it. Here you can see 4 multiplied by 25. This is our first mathematical operation, first one, converting into 100. As a result of that, you can see multiplied by 25, 75 over 100, that is 75%. Next one, 15 over 20. My dear students, you know that 20 is a factor of 100. Therefore, what to do? 20 should be multiplied by 5 to get 100. Not only 20. According to the knowledge of equivalent fractions, you have to multiply 15 also by what? You can see 15 into 5, 20 into 5. Here 100, then 75. 75 over 100, the special fraction with 100 denominator, this is 75%. Same, no? Same. Next one, 1 and 2/5 special fraction, mixed fraction, fractions with whole number, 1 and 2 over 5. 1 and 2 over 5. Therefore, in this fraction, directly you can't identify the numerator and the denominator. Then what to do? You have to convert this mixed number into an improper fraction. How to do it? When converting mixed numbers into improper numbers, there is a condition. What is that condition? no change in the denominator. No change. Here denominator is 5. Here denominator is 5. Here also denominator 5. Then how did you get 7? You multiply 5 and 1. 5 into 1, 5 plus 2, 7. Therefore, 7 over 5. Now, we want to make 5 into 100. Then 5 multiplied by 20. As a result of that, 7 multiplied by 20. Here 140 over 100. It means, my kids, this is 140%. Very, very interesting. Now, you know how to convert fractions into percentages. Next one, 1 and 7 over 20. Here also, how to find out the direct fraction? No change in the denominator 20. Here 20 multiplied by 1, 20 plus 7, 27 over 100. Now, we want to convert 20 into 100. You know that 20 is a factor of 100. Therefore, this is very, very easy. 20 multiplied by 5, 27 multiplied by 5. Now, 135 over 100. Now, this is read as 135%. Now, we can see, indicate the shaded region as a percentage. Shaded region as a percentage. Then we will see shaded region. In that case, you have to find out the shaded region. The whole figure contains how many parts? Parts. Can you remember in ratios? Total number of parts, value of a part. Using the value of a part, you got total amount. Likewise here, total number of parts, 5. Out of 5 equal parts, you have shaded 2 parts. Then, shaded region as a fraction 2 over 5. Out of 5, you have shaded 2 parts. Next one, as a percentage, this is the fractional form. You know that 5 should be multiplied by 20. As a result of that, 2 also multiplied by 20. 40 over 100. 40 over 100 means 40%. 40%. Right. Next one. Here also you can see 4 equal regions. 4 equal regions. Out of 4 equal regions, you have shaded 2 parts. Right. As a fraction, 2 out of 100. In the simplest form, using the highest common factor. Can you remember? Highest common factor in ratio lesson to get the simplest form. Can you remember? I used there. As I told you, there is a link between these lessons, ratios, percentages. Here, divide the numerator and the denominator by the same number. 2 over 2, 1, 4 over 2, 2. Now, as a percentage, as a fraction, as a percentage. Now, 2 multiplied by 50, 1 also multiplied by 50. Therefore, 50 over 100, that is 50%. Now, question number 1. The total marks given for an assignment was 25. Senith got 21 for this assignment. Senith is a very good boy because he got 21 out of 25. There should be 2 questions based on this information. According to our lesson, fraction, percentage. Fraction, percentage. How to convert these numbers as a fraction. Then how to convert that fraction into a percentage. We can see our first question. Write his marks as a fraction of the total marks. Write his marks as a fraction of the total marks. Then write his marks as a percentage of the total marks. Now answer. As a fraction, as I told you from the very beginning of the question, Senit got 21 out of 25. Out of means denominator. Out of, divided. Out of 10 divided by 10. Out of 15 divided by 15. Out of 50 divided by 50. Out of 70 likewise. Out of, divided. They are talking about the denominator, right? Then 21 over 25, next one as a percentage, as the usual case, we know that 25 multiplied by 4, 21 by 4. Here 21 multiplied by 4 is 84, 25 multiplied by 4 is 100. 84 over 100 is 84%. Then question number 2. Question number 2. Last year, Mr. Pereira's salary was 50,000 rupees per month. 50,000 rupees per month. First number. Remember it. That is your first number. Sometimes first number will go into the denominator. First number. We'll see. Per month. This year his salary has increased to 65,000 rupees per month. What is the initial value? 50,000. Increased by 15,000. Then 65,000 rupees. What is the increment there? Increment. The difference. Increment is 15,000. Find the increment as a percentage of last year monthly salary. We want to find out the increment as a fraction. Then you have to convert that fraction into a percentage. Now we can see the answer. Last year's salary 50,000 rupees. Last year's salary 50,000 rupees. This year's salary 65,000. 50,000, 65,000. Now there is an increment. Increment, how to find out the increment? 65,000 minus 50,000, that is 15,000. Increment is 15,000. They are talking about this increment. We want to express this increment as a fraction. As a fraction. As a fraction of last value. As a fraction of last value. What is that? As a fraction. As I told you from the very beginning of the question, 50,000 is our starting value. According to 50,000, they ask about the increment as a fraction, right? The main value is 15 or increment. Therefore, 15,000 over 50,000. You can use here the knowledge of equivalent fractions. It means highest common factor. Using the highest common factor, you can divide the numbers in the denominator and the numerator. Right? What is the highest common factor? Yes, 5,000 is the highest common factor. You can divide 15,000 by 5,000. As a result of that, you have 3. Now 50,000 is divided by 5,000. As a result of that, you have 10. What is the fraction? 3 over 10. Now we want to convert this fraction as a percentage. Here, as I told you earlier, 100 is in the denominator in the final answer. Then you have to convert 10 into 100. How? 10 multiplied by 10, not only 10 according to the rule, 3 also multiplied by 10. 3 multiplied by 10 is 30, 100 here as a result of multiplying 10 by 10. Now you have 30%. Percentages. You know how to identify a percentage using the percentage symbol, percentage sign. You know how to express a number as a percentage. First number, then percentage sign. Then you know how to convert into a fraction, percentage into a fraction, fraction into a percentage, and how to solve problems based on percentages. This is a very, very important lesson in grade 7 students. In last chapter, we learned about ratios. Here, percentages. There is a special relationship between ratios and percentages. Understood that? Especially in mathematics, remember my kids, you have to identify the mathematical relationships between lessons, right? There is a certain amount of basic mathematical concepts based on ratios and percentages. Especially in essay type question, you have to get the numbers with the given information. Sometimes first number goes to the numerator, second number goes to the denominator. When converting fractions into percentages, remember that the number in the denominator should be a factor of 100. That is the very important concept here. Definitely, the number in the denominator should be a fraction of 100, or otherwise 100 is a multiple of the given number. Now, representing a decimal as a percentage, decimal, we know numbers with the decimal point are decimal numbers. Representing a decimal, right, a given decimal number with 1 or 2 decimal places can be represented as a percentage by first representing it is a fraction having 100 as the denominator. It means if you have a decimal, first you have to find out the corresponding fraction. Then you can represent the fraction as a percentage. Now, number of digits after the decimal point calculated as decimal places 0.07 has 2 decimal places, because here decimal point there are 2 digits, therefore this decimal number contains 2 decimal places. Next one, finally we can say that percentage goes to a fraction multiplied by 100. How to get a percentage? Given fraction should be multiplied by 100. Very easy now. You have a fraction, multiply it by 100. We can see O percentage equals decimal number multiplied by 100. Very easy. If you have a decimal number, what to do? multiply it by 100, then you have the corresponding percentage to the given decimal number. Okay. Practice problems. Write each of the given decimal numbers as a fraction, then write it as a percentage. First fraction, then percentage. 0.3. It has one decimal place. One decimal place means, my kids, you have to divide 3 by 10. 3 by 10. Here you can see 3 over 10. How to convert this fraction into a percentage? You can see 3 over 10 multiplied by 100. You can simplify, actually cross division here. Divide 110 by 10. How many tens in 100? 10 tens. 3 multiplied by 10, you can see 30%. Next one. Now 0.3 is equal to 30%. A decimal is converted into a percentage. Next one. 0.5. 0.5 contains one decimal place. As a result of that, you divide 5 by 10, because one decimal place there. Then what to do? We want to convert this fraction into a percentage. Therefore, 5 over 10 multiplied by 100. How many tens in 100? There are 10 tens. Then 5 multiplied by 10, 50%. Finally, 0.5 is equal to 50%. A decimal is converted into a percentage. Now next one. Multiply each of the given decimal numbers and fractions by 100 and represent it as a percentage of the original amount. Original amount. What is the original amount? We can see here 0.7. Now look at the method. 0.7. Directly you multiply 0.7 by 100 according to the concept. Fraction, directly you can multiply it by 100. Then fraction is converted into a percentage. Likewise here, a decimal, directly you can multiply it by 100 without converting into a fraction. Right? 0.7 multiplied by 100. When multiplying decimal numbers by 10 or 100 or 1000, first you multiply without considering the decimal point. Right? 7 multiplied by 100 is 700. How many decimal places there? 1. From the final answer, you can separate decimal places. One decimal place means from right hand side you have to drop 1 0. As a result of that, you have not 770%. 1 0 drop, no, 700 drop 0, then 70. Here 2 over 5. You know that 2 over 5 directly can be multiplied by 100. Then divide 5 and 100 by 5. How many 5s in 100? 20. 20 multiplied by 2, 40. Therefore, 2 over 5 is equal to 40%. 40%. Next one, 1.25. Here the special case is this number contains 2 decimal places. 2 decimal places. 2 digits after the decimal point. Then direct method, 1.25 can be multiplied by 100. Therefore, 1.25, here 2 zeros. Separating 2 decimal places means dropping 2 zeros. 125 multiplied by 1, it means again you have 125 because of 2 decimal places. You have to delete 2 zeros from 100. Right. 1.25 is equal to 125%. Next one, 3 over 4. Very familiar example. 3 over 4 can be multiplied by 100. Dividing 100 by 4, you have here 25. 25 into 3 is 75, 75%. Now, question number 1. Kamal had to pay a certain amount of money to an institution. He pays 1 over 4 in January, 23% in February and 0.52 of the amount in March. January, February, March. There are 3 months, 3 separate numbers. We can analyze it. Express the amount of money he pays in January and March as a percentage of the total amount he had to pay. That is our first question. Now compare your answers and decide in which month he has paid the most. Comparison of fractions in grade 6 class. Comparison of decimals in grade 6 class. Not only 6, in grade 7 also we did more about decimals. Answer. Amount paid in January as a percentage. Fraction 1 over 4. 1 over 4 multiplied by 100. Then divide 100 by 4, you have 25 here. 25 into 1 is 25, 25%. Then amount paid in March as a percentage. In March you can see a decimal number. Using the direct method you can convert this 0.52 into a percentage. How to do it? Multiply the decimal by 100. Then 0.52 multiplied by 100, 52%. Because of these 2 decimal places, you have to remove 2 zeros, actually divided by 100. That is the mathematical concept based on that answer. Here you have 0.52 as 52%. Now, total amount paid in January and March as a percentage. Here you have 25%, here you have 52%. Now 25 plus 52, 77%. January, February, March. 25%, 23%, 52%. Now we will see, since considering the numerical values, we can say that 52% is greater than 25% is greater than to 23%. Therefore, what is the highest percentage? 52%, right? In March, he has paid most according to this illustration. I suppose that you understood well. Now, the lesson is over. Percentages. You identified about percentages. You know how to convert a fraction into a percentage. You know how to convert a decimal into a percentage. You know how to solve problems based on percentages. Now you have a skill to do problems in percentages. That is the main purpose of our Guru Gedara English medium maths class. Come and join us to win the world. Mathematics. As I told you, mathematics is a game. Mathematicians are the players. Players score points by discovering rules of nature, discovering rules of nature, discovering rules of percentages, discovering rules of ratios likewise. Mathematicians score points by discovering rules of nature. No one can win because the game is never over. We'll come again to your home with a new lesson. Stay with us. Goodbye, children.